Hello guys, it's Timo here. Let's take a quick look at the markets, what is going on. Bitcoin is at 89k, so looks kind of promising. Bitcoin has been able to recover a bit recently. Let's look at the charts and everything. But first, don't forget to check siteview.ai. That's the fastest platform to shift your crypto. So basically nowadays you can use your voice. It converts your voice to text form, and then like shifts are instant, no waiting, zero waiting, and just a very smooth platform to use for crypto. But yeah, to Bitcoin, so Bitcoin is at 89k, and we are seeing some like retail buying pressure here, which always is a good sign. But like look at the market. This chart I made to crypto quant recently. It shows that we are now in like spot driven market. So after the 10th of October, a lot of like futures traders were liquidated. So basically like thrown out of the market back then, and I personally feel that that market hasn't recovered from that like in January. So we're still kind of in reeling from the 10-10 event. So that was like a huge liquidation event back then, and since then market hasn't been the same. So we kind of like missed the usual Q4 positive cycle, and we missed that. So Bitcoin has been going sideways, and altcoins have been suffering quite a lot. So 10th of October was a huge like inflection point, and after that like market hasn't been the same. But still, I think Bitcoin is looking fairly good here, and so yeah, spot dream market. This is very in currently. So and one other question is that is like the 4-year cycle dead. Many people consider it being dead, and I also kind of like lean into that thesis because now we're in like different environment compared to previous cycles, and we are not kind of like seeing any kind of like alt season here. So like after 24, we are seeing like ETFs and all these treasury companies coming in and absorbing a large piece of Bitcoin supply, and these companies create a lot of demand, and they also cause lower volatility and more calm dynamics overall. So I think the 4-year cycle might be dead. It lasted for a long time, but yeah, no, I think it's basically dead. Yeah. So like sideways market is to be expected for Bitcoin. This chart is made by Juhani Savonen, and it actually showing that the liquidity environment is pretty good. So this will be mirrored to stocks and also like precious metals, and so liquidity looks pretty good, but Bitcoin is kind of like in negative sentiment. Why is that? So I think like more and more institutional investors are thinking about the quantum risk. Of course, it's you can debate that if it's a real risk, should it be considered as a real risk for Bitcoin. But I think these companies are starting to like discount quantum risk, and it's being like felt here. So otherwise, I think Bitcoin would have correlated with indexes like Nasdaq, but we are not seeing that. We are not seeing correlation with S&P 500 or Nasdaq, and I think quantum risk is the reason for that. So it needs to be solved. There are like proposals to solve it, but so far it hasn't been solved, and it will take a long time to run through like the soft fork and to get basically everyone to update their wallets. So it's going to be like huge project to do that. So I think institutional investors are a bit scared of that quantum risk. But yeah, gold has been doing well this year, also last year, and like how to invest in gold if you're in crypto. Of course, like the answers are XAUT and PAXG. XAUT is Tether's gold, Tether gold, and PAXG is PAX gold by Paxos. And so what is going on with gold is that we have a lot of like central bank buying, of course, like retail buying too, but we have so many countries buying gold, central banks, and I think they might expect that the hegemony of USD might weaken at some point. So far, everything is priced in USD. The dollar, it's like the status is intact, but at some point it might weaken. So I think they're probably like prepping for that, trying to prepare for that. So that is what is going. So you buy gold to hedge the potential weakening of USD, and then we might have some new leader fiat currency. And Charles Edwards like placed his target price for gold. He says that the gold might reach 12k, so that's kind of like reasonable target for him. So interesting, 12k gold. We'll see. It might be reasonable. But yeah, what is the difference between PAXG and XAUT? So PAXG is basically more like a regulated one from US. So they have like monthly audits, transparency, DeFi yield, and it's more favored by institutions and like bigger investors. XAUT by Tether, it has like higher liquidity, flexibility. Is maybe more popular among like active traders, but it's not that regulated. And as we know, Tether as a company, they don't invest in compliance that much. That's not like their focus. So it's kind of like different focus. But PAXG like it invests in compliance, and they weigh that more. So yeah, I personally have both, but yeah, they're both good tokenized gold products. So if you want to have exposure to gold in crypto form, and you want to stay in crypto, you can buy these. And actually SideShift offers both. So go to sideshift.ai and just shift from Bitcoin, Ethereum, and buy them. But yeah, infra. So basically, I think one other winners this year will be, in addition to tokenized gold, will be infra-based tokens, and it is like Nexo chart, which shows that like wells are actually accumulating a Nexo token here. So I think like these tokens like BNB, Binance Coin, Nexo's native token, these are will be the long-term winners. So as the market matures, infra will have a bigger role, and the infra-related tokens will be among the winners. So yeah, whale accumulation towards the Nexo token. So that's always good to see here. And yeah, so Nexo is ERC20 token, and it's capped basically. So the supply is 1 billion units, and there is no like additional minting possible. So this creates capped structure. So of course it's a good feature that it's capped at 1 billion units. So it's scarce in that sense, and they also have like buyback programs which are scheduled, so they happen over time, and yeah, it's a good token. So yeah, my thesis is that this year precious metals will continue to perform well. So XAUT, PAXG are tokens if you want to export to that, and in addition to that, infra will be well off. So I think that's for now. That's it for now. Let's talk more next time, and enjoy your week.